Okay, guys, you know there are those things that you get onto something and you see a little update and you're like, huh, that's kind of cool. And so today I had one of those moments, but I got on Google Slides and up popped, do you want to integrate Google Keep with your Google Slides? And I'm like, yes, I want to do that. I have loved being able to integrate my Google Keep with my Google Docs, but that had been the only G Suite application that it had integrated with until today. To be quite honest, though, when that popped up, I was like, I don't know, like how often am I going to need to take something from my Google Keep into a Google slide? If I wanted to, all I have to do, it's the same as with Word, is go to Tools and go to my Keep Notepad, and I could select any kind of note that I might have over here and then bring it in. No one needs my grocery list coming in. But here's the part, the flip side of that. I can take stuff from my Google Slides into my Keep, and that excited me. So I have a slide presentation here. This was a video and this one slide, I wanted that information in my Google Keep account. All I have to do is right click on my slide and tell it to save to my Keep Notepad. And then voila, I now have this video as a note in my Google Keep. So I'm excited about that option. I think that could be really handy for me. Another feature, though, that I am super pumped about is that there are times when I would make presentations. I do different Google trainings. So I would have a slide presentation with screenshots and other information on it about how to do something in Google. But then when I would go make a new presentation, I would go and I'd import slides from one into the new one. But then if something changed in Google and I needed to change a screenshot, well, guess what? Now I have multiple presentations that I have to update. Well, not anymore, not with the changes that came to Google today. So take a look at this when I go. I am designing a breakout EDU for a math team, and I'm going to make a slide. And so I know that I have had this information in a slide before, some of it that I wanted to bring through. So I've pulled up both of my presentations, and this slide right here is one that I like that I want to bring into another presentation. So I'm going to right click on it and just copy, or I could do my Command C. I'm going to go into my new presentation and I'm going to paste it. So Command V. But look what pops up, guys. I can say, do I want to link the slides? If I do, when I edit it in one presentation, it will automatically make those updates and edit it in both presentations. If I don't want this to happen and I don't want them to be connected, I would say do not link. But today I want to link these. So I'm going to click Link Slides. But now that I've got these two presentations, both with 5 tips for success, what if I decided, you know what, really, I think I have 6 tips for success. So I change it in my student breakout EDU or breakout introduction. But now I go back over to my mathematician's code, and I'm going to refresh this presentation. And it didn't work. So guess what? Pause. I'm going to have to go learn something, and I will be back. I learned it. My belief with technology is give it a try, learn, click, Google an answer, and go. So I'm going to be quite honest. I read about the changes on a blog post. I'm like, I got this, but guess what? I didn't have it, but now I do. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to step back. I have both of my presentations open. And so I'm going back into this presentation for Student Breakout Introduction, and I had the 5 tips for success. I'm going to Command C or right click, copy that slide, go back over to my new presentation and paste it just like I had done before. And I'm going to choose to link my slides. What I didn't pay attention to is look right here. This is where it's showing that this slide is linked. So when I go back to my first presentation, and I changed my 5 tips for success to 6 tips for success. When I come back to my mathematician's code, it still says 5 tips for success, but I can see this is a linked slide. So if I right click, I can tell it to update. And now I have a current 6 tips for success living in both presentations because they were linked. And so that's how that feature works. Another one of the new updates that I am very excited about is add-ons in Google Slides. And so when I go to add-ons, get add-on, we have some different options. One that I was really excited about is the integration of Unsplash photos, where you can get fair use images that are beautiful. It does appear in trying to use this on district Wi-Fi that those images are blocked right now, which is probably a decision to help keep our kids safe from just having access to different images like that. I am looking forward to seeing if that's accessible to me when I'm at home. If so, I think that will be great for teachers in their designing. I have added a couple others on, one of those being icons by the NAM project. And that one is working within the district. So I just wanted to show you, if I wanted to insert an image from there, I'm going to go to add-ons. Select my icons by NAM project. And it's going to pop up, and then I can search directly from here and find an image. And obviously I'm going for the free ones here. And then I just click on it and insert it in. And so I think that's going to be a nice little feature that we have. Also available to us now is a feature. PowerPoint's had it for a while, to where in your presentation you could hide slides. So if I'm presenting to one audience and I want to have certain slides, but when I present it to someone else, I don't. That had not been available in Google Slides previously, but it is now. As you can see, when I am on a slide, if I right click on it, I now have the ability to skip slide. And so when I go to present this slide presentation, as you notice, it is not coming up in the thumbnails. So when I present, I can go from slide 1 and I just move straight on to slide 3, and I skipped over my slide 2. So those are some of my favorite features from the update. I am curious to see if you have different features that you like, or to hear if you're excited about these as well. Happy Googling.